Assalamu alaikum and hello to all my viewers and also to new viewers. My name is Samina Chuktai and I'm your host for today. Welcome to the Let's Talk show once again. We're live here in the studio, here in Wakefield, and we're also live on Twitter as well as Facebook. So, any viewers, if you have any questions with respect to the topic of discussion today, then please do not hesitate to ring in on 01924 231 083. Or also you can message on WhatsApp, which is 07 585 835 150. So we have another interesting topic of discussion today. And the topic of discussion today is how to overcome the fear of public speaking, for which we have an amazing guest speaker all the way from Abu Dhabi. He is the founder of Speak to Impact. Speak to Impact. He is also a banker. So he's actually a corporate, corporate, So he's a corporate manager of ADIB, which is the Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank in Abu Dhabi. So thank you so much for coming. So without further hesitation, I would like to welcome the one and only guest from Abu Dhabi by the name of Saeed Al-Balushi. So thank you so much for coming to the show. Assalamu alaikum.
First of all, alaikum assalam, and I am very happy to be with you on this show, and I am really grateful for giving me this opportunity to speak to wider of your people, of your community here in British Muslim TV.
Well,
I'm happy, and I'm sure I'm going to add value about the topic that we chose together, which is fear, how to overcome the fear of public speaking.
Yes, we definitely need you. We definitely need to overcome the fear of public speaking. So it's going to be a very interesting topic of discussion today. So I really do appreciate you coming, and particularly when it's 12 o'clock there. In the evening as such, and you've had a busy day, I believe, doing podcasts and doing your day job, so really do appreciate it.
Yeah, so what I did today is actually, I'm living here in Abu Dhabi, and I went to Dubai to do my podcast. I received many guests, like 3 guests, and after that I came here. I was so exhausted, I was so tired. And I slept, actually. So I slept for 2 hours, and I said, no, I have a commitment here. I have to present myself well. So I made it, and now I am with you, Samina.
Well, that's excellent. So you've had your beauty sleep, and you've been re-energized as well. So thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. So can you tell me a bit more about yourself, and also, a bit more about your company, Speak to Impact?
So about me, I started my journey like in Dubai, working in government sector. Dubai municipality was, and then I said to myself, I have something more. I don't like what I do, so I moved to the banking sector. I completed my studies in finance, and I found a job in the bank, and since 10 years I'm there. But I have something more. I want to do more. I want to give more. I want to create impact. That's why I chose to go to the different sector at the same time while I'm working. So
because you work full time, don't you, as a corporate restructuring manager?
Yeah. Full time, and I'm doing part time as a Speak to Impact. I launched my business 2 years back. And I help many people, especially that they feel shy, or they are like they feel difficulties in speaking in front of people, or even social media. So I give them the confidence, I give them the strategy, and I help many people to overcome this issue. And the results are really amazing with them.
Okay. Well, we're going to be asking you further questions about some of your success stories later on during the show. But so can I just ask you, why did you actually, go into this field? Because I think I was reading a bit about yourself, and you were actually quite a shy, nervous person who was also shy of public speaking. So was it based on your personal experience as well that you chose to find, what's the word, establish this company?
Yeah, it's a great question, Samina, and I want to answer this by sharing my story. So when I started, like my early age, when I was young, like I was going every time with my father. When my father goes everywhere, even gathering with the family, with his friends, the people started to talk to me, but I was not able to answer. And my father told me, oh, this is a shy person. And this belief went with me for a long time, even at the high school. And then I was not able even to present my presentation in front of people. Even when someone gives me a book to read in front of people, in front of the teammates, loud, I was not able, I was shy. That's the belief. And now, after I overcame these things, when I started to do the small things, and I celebrated, yes, I can do more and more and more. And after I took the courses from many people who have been there, now I want to teach people.
So can I just ask you, in terms of public speaking, was it in your corporate and in your current job that you had to speak to the public?
Yeah, when I moved to the bank, because what I'm doing there, I'm restructuring the corporate agreement. Like people, they are in default at a certain point. They cannot pay the money back. So what I do, I negotiate with them. So I need to improve my public speaking, negotiating skills, my listening skills. That's one of the reasons I went to this industry, which is public speaking.
Okay. So it's about giving back to other individuals and helping them overcoming their fear of public speaking. Yeah. Okay, well, that's really interesting. So I was just wondering, your clients, are they international clients? Are they more local, national clients? What is the range of clients that you support?
I have both, actually. Yeah, so the first client was a really interested person. He came to me and said, Saeed, I'm really depressed. I cannot find a job. I lost my business during COVID, and my partner took advantage of me. So what I told him, okay, I'm going to give you the confidence. I'm going to give you the skills, the real mindset to over this game. So we went through 6 weeks, and he said, so after we finished, he said, Saeed, thank you. I found a job. The confidence you gave me to overcome the things, the way I expressed myself during the interview, it really helped me. And not only finished that, he introduced me to other person, which I taught him the same thing.
Right, okay. And, were there like particular practical courses, like sessions that you had with him, or was it more about reading? Was it like a group session? Maybe, I don't know, a live session where he was presenting and you were assessing him? How did you actually provide him with the skills to overcome his fear of public speaking?
Yeah, so one-to-one. So I have two kind of courses. I have pre-recorded, like where I recorded my courses, especially in public speaking,
yes,
to overcome and giving the text. And I have others, one-to-one or one-to-group, which based on their need. Like I give them the questionnaires. I ask them what they fear, what they want, what they desire, what their weakness, what their strength. Based on this, I create my curriculum for them.
Okay. So you must get a lot of job satisfaction to be able to help them overcome those fears and then become more successful as individuals, whether that's in their job or whether that's in public speaking. Yes, to get a job. So I was just wondering, what kind of like public speaking sessions do you offer? You know, is it aimed at entrepreneurs? Is it aimed at individuals who are maybe aspiring to get promoted, new job? Is it individuals that are professors, lecturers, or even students who are going into the field of public speaking? So, you know, what kind of, public speaking sessions do you offer?
Yeah.
And whom to?
It's a great question, because when I say public people, I'm going general, but to go specific, direct to the point, my really student or client are entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs, when they launch, they are really motivated. They want to do things, but without speaking in front of people, they cannot make sales.
Yes,
Yes, that's really important. When you are business owner and you are not able to speak in front of people, you cannot present your product, your service to others. It's a little bit frustrating, so I help them. So my client, mainly, it doesn't mean like 100% entrepreneurs, but as I said, based on their question, based on their answers, I choose sometimes students, sometimes interview, sometimes entrepreneur.
Yes. Yeah. Because in terms of public speaking, it is a skill, isn't it? Because you could have the most confident of an individual who may be confident on a one-to-one basis or maybe with their friends, but the minute they're in front of a large group of people and having to speak in a public manner, in a public place, then no doubt, sometimes people may well become nervous, become blank, may not be able to think clearly. And so it is a refined art, certainly. And so I was just wondering, would you have examples of any, public speakers that are doing well in the media, in the public realm of things? Any public speakers that you can think of that are?
Yes, for sure. And this person he changed a lot of things of me.
I'm so sorry. Saeed. Hello, Saeed. I'm so sorry. I would have to interrupt you there, only because we're going to have a short break. So please do not hesitate to contact us after the short break. Thank you very much. Bye for now. Assalamu alaikum and hello, welcome back to the show. Today we have a very interesting guest speaker, Saeed Al-Balushi. And just before the break, we were talking about, how to overcome the fear of public speaking. And I was asking Saeed, in his experience, in terms of his knowledge as well, whom he thinks are good public speakers in the media, in the public realm of things as such.
Yeah, so I think that the good speaker nowadays in the media, the one who shares from his heart, he's not saying, or she's not saying, I am a perfect person, I have done this one, I have to do this one, I am really something really big, but with the authentic, with the sharing the story of struggles, because no one is perfect. Every speaker at once was disaster. So if someone's sharing like, I am the good speaker, I am this person, no, maybe he's just explained to himself. But the good speaker, from my opinion, is the one who shows the empathy, the authentic, the real stories for many people to follow. That, I think, which makes a good speaker.
Okay.
In media or everywhere.
So I was just wondering, then, like you were saying, that to make a good speaker is somebody that shares their story, who is authentic, who is real, who's able to relate to members of the public. So, quite often as public speakers, I have done a bit of public speaking, but, I stayed clear of that. I wasn't very good, but I did it a few times, when I was at university and in one or two of my previous roles where I was part of conferences and I had to, do particular, workshops and presentations. But, is it fair to say, or is it okay then as a public speaker to maybe make mistakes, to have maybe for your mind to go blank, or to maybe trip up or stutter or lose your words? Is it okay? Because I think one of the possible fears that we have when we speak in public to a large group of audience is that, we might freeze up, we might forget. What if we make a mistake and we're going to seem like fools and make a fool of ourselves and look really stupid? So I think that's a very real fear, isn't it? So do you think it's okay then, therefore, as a public speaker, to be real and say, oh, sorry, I've just got it wrong, or sorry, I've just had a blank spot? Is that okay?
Is that okay? It's happening for everyone who started to go on this journey. I remember when just I started, I said, I want to be a public speaker. I want to overcome this issue.
Yes.
And what I did, I went to the Toastmaster. At the first meeting, I was just concentrating how I would do it. So the first time when they called my name, I was planning to do. I memorized, I practiced, but when I was on the spot, I changed everything. I got frozen. I didn't know what to say, but I was happy at the end. Even it was not good, it was not perfect, but I was happy inside myself. I did it. I was not able to do it. So it's okay to forget, but by the practice and practice.
And is it okay then to say to your audience that, oh, I'm sorry, I've just had a moment, I've just forgotten, because like you were saying, that it's okay to be real. For people to relate to you as a public speaker, you've got to be real. You've not got to be fake, have you? So do you think it's okay to kind of like trip up and maybe make the odd mistake as a public speaker? And even experienced individuals probably do that as well, wouldn't they?
Of course, it's happening. It's part of the journey. You have to forget. You have to do mistakes. You have to fail. You have the people to make sometimes fun of you. It's okay. It's journey.
Yeah.
So, but once you do it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, here you gain the confidence. Here you want to do more, and once you gain the confidence and you have the courage at the beginning, and then you gain the confidence, and you don't need to practice after.
Yeah.
Just the word will come from your heart.
Yeah, yeah. So I think the clear message that you're giving here is that you've got to be authentic, you've got to warm to people, and it's okay to make mistakes, even as a public speaker.
Yes.
And so maybe that's one of the things that you're telling your clients as well, that, obviously giving them the skills, but also saying that, look, be true to yourself. If you do make a mistake, it's fine. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Yes, I'm telling you, don't beat yourself up. It's be kind to yourself, because it's happening for every person, not only you. If you feel it, congratulations, because you are making progress now. You are going beyond your limitation. You are going beyond your comfort zone.
Yeah.
That's how you get the confidence. It's normal. Do mistakes.
Yeah.
Fail, but don't give up.
Yeah, definitely. And hence you're a shining example of that you carried on, you had your issues, you made mistakes, but you didn't define yourself as a failure. You ended up or went on to setting up your own company. And, today you're here on British Muslim TV and you've got your own podcast as well.
It's true.
And you're giving back to individuals. So you're a shining example of that. So I wanted to ask you, what are the key things required for public speaking? Because it's not just about having knowledge, is it? It's not just about, because the most confident of people, or maybe the most knowledgeable of people, like you're saying that you provide public speaking skills and training to entrepreneurs who no doubt are experts in their field, are very knowledgeable, but they're coming to you. So what are the skills required for public speaking? It's not just knowledge, is it?
knowledge is not power. That's what I say, what many people say. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge becomes power once it's executed, implemented in the right way. So if you have a knowledge, everyone has a knowledge, everyone has an experience. This person, you, Samina, me, or any one person. But if you don't know how to share it, if you don't know how to say it,
it's pointless. Yes. So what are the skills that are required then, to become a good public speaker and overcome your fears?
Yeah. So the words, it's words. Everyone can say the words. Like what I say is 30% only aware, but the skills non-verbal. When I say non-verbal communication, like your facial expression, your eye contact when you watch the camera or to the people, or when you use your hand, or when you choose your voice, it's not in one rhythm. When you get energy, when you use your enthusiasm in order to make people listen to you. This all, and if you tell me, Samina, if for the key success, I would say the visualization. Like before you go anywhere, before you speak or before you do anything, just visualize that. The end result.
Okay. So it's about visualization, being confident, your mindset, having a positive mindset, being clear in your respect, in that respect as well. So, I was just wondering, like you've said, mindset is important. And quite often people think, yes, we're confident. But then when they're actually presenting, public speaking, again, they may freeze up. So how do you overcome the issue with your mindset and your confidence and to control your nerves?
It's true. It's a confidence. A speaker without confidence, I would say, dies. Like he cannot do anything. But confidence with the time. First is courage. Second is coming confidence. So what was your question?
So I was going to ask you that, mindset is very important as well. So how would you help individuals to actually, set their mindset to be confident, to overcome those nerves in that respect?
Yeah, it's true. So if you tell me, Sabina, I have the strategy, I have the tactics, just you want to be speaker, would you be speaker just like that?
No, I wouldn't know.
Yes, should be foundation. Foundation is your mindset. Foundation is when you do it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and the people judge you. And you are not doing well, but you keep going. Here's the foundation. The foundation when everything needs a foundation. Your success as a speaker is 80% foundation, which is mindset.
So that means that you do a lot of work with your clients around mindset, because mindset, what we're saying is mindset is the key, and then hopefully everything else will flow as well. But at the same time, it's personality as well, isn't it? Because sometimes, people's personality is really important. That can have an influence of whether somebody is going to be captivated by what you're presenting. Would you say?
Yeah. So the personality can always change. Like my personality before 10 years was different than now. I fed my mind. I fed my mind by reading books, by doing the great habits, by being with the people who have been there, by learning from them. You can change your personality anytime. So we are not trees, right?
Yes.
Your belief, we can change. Our personality can change.
It's very true, because can you believe it? I used to be a very shy person. Very shy. I used to be nervous, not really sure about myself. And over the years, I've managed to get my confidence and be more articulate and come out of my shell. And certainly it is about experience. It is about, the people that are around you. And it's also about, mindset, which is really, really important. So can I just ask you, is there a difference between males and females in the fears that they're experiencing with respect to public speaking? Or, are there no kind of like key common factors, issues around public speaking?
being a speaker doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the gender. Doesn't matter the level of education. It doesn't matter the nationality. It doesn't matter the age. Everyone can be a speaker.
Okay, okay. So I was just wondering, you know, if people wanting to get hold of you, Saeed, and wanted further information, or they wanted you to be their, you know, coach, their facilitator around public speaking, how could they get hold of you?
So they can visit my page in LinkedIn or Instagram. I am Saeed Al-Balushi. My Instagram account is Saeed, is Saeed dot Al-Balushi.
Okay, well, that's really, really good. And so sorry, I'm so sorry. Can you believe it? We've actually run out of time. It was a very interesting discussion. Thank you, Saeed. I appreciate it. So now we're going to end the show for now. But thank you, viewers. Please do tune in next week. Bye for now. Bye-bye.